today, and then you should be able to have time for your homework. So our first two key concept ideas are the same as multiplication. You just reverse it. So when we multiply with exponents, we actually, what do we do with the exponents? Add them. So when we divide with exponents, we really subtract.
Subtract.
What?
Subtract.
No, I said subtract.
No, that's what Robert said. Subtract.
Oh. So then, when we raise a quotient, what's quotient mean?
The
Outcome of a division or the answer of a division, which if you can't do it, then it's just still division. When we raise something that is being divided, both the numerator and the denominator get raised to that power. So most people try to only apply it to the numerator. It applies to both of them. Already captured. Sweet. So please stick your homework away for those of you that really want to do it. Stick it under your notes or something so that momentarily we can just get through the lesson. So here's one of the weirder situations. Like, you've seen the whole subtraction before, but you've never seen it with rational exponents. Ben?
Wouldn't it just be x to the 1/2?
How'd you do it?
Because I did 5 and 5 over 2 minus 2.
Yeah, so really he did x to the 5 over 2 minus 4 over 2, which gives me x to the 1/2. And that we could really write as radical x. Because any power of 1/2 is really the square root.
Would you also accept x
Ow.
to 1/2?
Yeah, I'd take either. I'm very much in either form. Unless I said, like, simplify to its radical form, then you'd have to use the radical. So, you take only the like terms to do this. So, m to the 2 divided by m to the 5th is going to give my m the power of Leon? -3. N gets the power of Greg? How do I now, Greg, write this using only positive exponents?
N over m to the 3rd.
Yep, n over m to the 3rd. Because that negative power really just tells me go to the denominator. Jacob?
So on last night's homework, what I did is I just kept it in -1 before. I mean, I just kept the exponent as negative.
That's
Is that
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want you guys to be able to see both of them. That's why I show both, so that it gets kind of deeper in your brain of like, oh yeah, the more you see it, the more familiar it is. So now we would do y to the 3/4 minus 1/2. Well, 1/2 is really 2/4, so this really becomes y to the 1/4 or the 4th root of y. Dude. Yeah.
Do you remember Noah Brown?
Huh?
Noah Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about him?
Dude.
He's a funny kid. He was one of the first students that I remember having to like do the whole while they were asleep. Because he like fell asleep one day in class and the whole class got quiet. And I mean I lifted him like inches and he dropped it.
Mr. Kabila, he would always talk like it would
Like gangster talk. Alright, so now if we have two numbers in scientific notation, this is where you guys started to have some issues yesterday. So we really want to be careful here. So population density is the people in a certain area based off the size of the area. So during 1 year, population of Angola was 1.21 times 10 to the 7th. So that'd really be like 12 million. The area was 4.81 times 10 to the 5th. What was the population density of Angola? So it's the people per unit area. That tells me the order of the division. So it's people divided by area. 1.21 times 10 to the 7th over 4.81 times 10 to the 5th. We break this up into pieces. Well, writing things down would help. You got the division written down? Okay, so what do we do next? Take volunteers.
Okay, so first
Greg.
you subtract 5 from 7.
So we can, if you want to deal with the powers first, just do that. So we find out it's times 10 to the second.
Squared.
But what do I do with these?
You just divide them.
You do the division. And what's 1.21 divided by 4.81?
What is it?
It's like
It's
0.25.
Yeah, it's
2.5.
0.25. Did you say there's a 1?
I said approximately.
To put it in scientific notation, you have to move it up.
Hold up. Jacob just said if we're going to put it in scientific notation.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
I was going to let him finish it. But we need to what? So we need to move the decimal. Well, now we've been talking about when we move the decimal left. What happens to the power?
It goes up.
So if I move the decimal to the right,
It goes down.
the power goes down. So now 2.515 times 10 to the first. Or if we wanted to express this just in standard notation, the population density was approximately 25 people per square mile.
How do you have a point? How do you have a point a person? Do you just have like a Joey?
Obviously, we're talking averages, not realistic.
Okay.
So some spaces will have more, some spaces will have less. They all average out.
Hey. Oh yeah, you got David. I forgot.
Anyways, I'm pretty sure Joey would be worth more than 1/1500th of a person.
Yeah.
He's at least half.
He's not that small, Greg.
It's not actually
How much is his penis worth?
Not appropriate.
That would be like the thousands.
Not appropriate. Okay? Not appropriate. Ben, question?
No answer.
Answer? Give me the process.
7.33 to the 10 to the 6 over 4.33 times 10 to the 4th. And you divide like terms, and you get 1.69 times 10 to the second.
Or if we wanted to write this in standard form, it'd be 169 people per square mile.
Wait, why is it just 169?
Because we probably rounded.
It was 169.28406.
Yeah, I said approximately.
Wait.
Yeah,
But but what about the 10?
So there were 1.69, 284. So if you really want to be accurate, this would be 169.284 people per square mile. Because this is in scientific form, this is in standard form. We already moved the decimal and put it where it belongs. Are you cool or are you confused? Because you look confused.
Oh. I saw you just moved the decimal over. Okay.
We did.
I was
It's
confused.
because the power of 2 told me
Yeah,
move
yeah.
the decimal 2 places.
Who keeps coming?
Right? Annoying. Quotient to a power on the back. So when we have z to the 2/3 over 5, all raised to the 3rd power, what happens when you have a power to a power? Robert? Multiply. So 2/3 times 3 would really be just 2. So then 5 to the 3rd, we can evaluate that.
125.
So it's 125. So we really get z squared divided by 125. If I had left your multiple choice, it'd be D. But I took that off there because it's dumb to have multiple choice questions on a set of notes.
I know, right?
Greg.
No, it is.
Try this on your own. You have apparently negative 2 seconds.
What? That's not even.
I already have it.
How do you
I got it.
negative?
Why apply it.
16 over x to the 6th.
16 over x to the 6th.
Oh, I'm on the wrong problem.
Good job.
That might.
And problem 4 on the back. Simplifying exponential expression. So if we start with 2x to the 6th to the negative third over y to the negative fourth. Now, Jacob, do you know the easiest way to start this problem?
Yes.
What is it?
So first, because you have to multiply everything by a negative exponent, then you can first flip the fraction.
Just apply the negative. Forget about the 3. Just apply the negative to flip the entire fraction. So now we have y to the fourth, 2x to the 6th. That's now to the third power. All we did was apply the negative. Now we can take everything on the inside of the third. Y to the fourth to the third becomes y to the 12th. 2 to the third, 8. And x to the 6th to the third, 18th. Wait, what do you mean, wait, what? Good or no? Try the got it, and then we're done.
Okay,
I got it.
Apply the negative first, then apply the power.
I keep forgetting the negative part.
Apply the negative first, then apply the power. So I'm going to show, since I'm assuming the hands just want to give me the answer,
No, I have
when
the
the whole all right, Grant, take over.
I got process.
So Grant, you flipped it. Now I have.
I flipped it, so you have a.
No, I already flipped it.
Oh, you already flipped it.
Yeah.
Okay. You can flip it. Okay. Then you have 5 squared times b squared over a squared, which can also be simplified into 25 b squared over a squared.
Perfect. Questions? Comments? Concerns? You should have plenty of time to work on that homework and finish up any other homework from the week that you needed to. I need. Pause this for.